pretty much telling these women, look, you're not about to be another burden for me to carry. You guys been bothering me while I was doing this project, while I was working on this project, doing this, and that. Now don't be surprised when I cheat on you. Now don't be surprised if I go dealing with the next woman. He used that as an excuse to pit the two of them against each other. They were already all against each other, but he just wanted to do a direct versus with Diamond, and a direct versus between Diamond and this other one's name, Amika. That was just an excuse. And he's very satisfied too. He's very satisfied with what's going on in his love life. Oh gosh, oh my gosh, this is too much. Let's dig further. We'll go further into the reading. See what else is going on, Chris Brown. Actually, why doesn't he respect these women? Like, I know we spoke on their character, but like, why is it that he doesn't respect these women, these three women? But only two of them popped up. So why, but two that are here, why doesn't he respect them? Two of them only popped up in this reading so far. Why doesn't he respect these women? He sees them as trying to play the victim all the time, looking for a money grab, potentially using confidential information against another person for money. He sees them as like low ambition, lazy. He doesn't respect his children's mothers at all. He doesn't. He sees like right through them. He sees them for who they are. At any moment, and he tries his way of keeping them under wraps and keeping them from really saying all that they could say about him is by messing around with them, by sleeping with them continuously, constantly. That's how he kind of keeps them in line. But he sees them as just clout chasers. He sees his two baby mamas as clout chasers. Just clout chasers. Like, okay. Let's see what else is going on with Chris Brown at this time. What else is going on with Chris Brown at this time? He's worried about his son. He's worried about his son and being, whether or not he can be influential in his son's life. What is going on here with this Two of Wands? Right. Two of Wands. He wishes his son had a better. He fears that his son will grow up to be unstable. He wishes that his son would have had better role models. He wishes that he knows that Chris is very self-aware. Like, he knows he's not being the best man that he could be to his children's mothers, or even his children. And he's just not proud of the example that he's setting for his son as a father, and not proud of Amika's Amika either. Okay. So he is worried about that. Whenever he's around his son, he tries to find where his creativity lies. So he tries to engage his son in different activities to see, what his interests are to help him kind of develop better. But there's something still missing. Like he knows even that's, to him, even that is not enough. The life Chris Brown lives is actually not his ideal life at all. It really is not. It's a life that was just created through bad habits and making certain mistakes. Ideally, he would like for his children to have a 2-parent household. He would love to have a wife. He would love to be with a woman that he actually respects. And he just doesn't have that. And so, he knows that even though he's trying to, engage his son in these different activities, to him, that's still not enough. That would still never equate to him actually being able to live with his son and be around his son every single day. Wow. He is going to continue to be there for his son. So as his son ages and grows older, he's in, goes to high school. He's going to be at all the basketball games. He's going to be at prom. Going to be at his son's graduations, his son's birthday parties, everything. He's going to be a part of every major stage in his son's life. He's determined to. Even if he can't, or even if he is not the best example of what a man should be for his son, he is definitely going to make sure that his son knows that he is supported. Hearing the word supported and not loved, okay? I mean, he loves his son, but he doesn't want his son to ever become emotionally vulnerable, like to the point where he's banking on love or depending on love. That's how he's raising his son, and that's how he's that's to him, to Chris, that is manhood. To Chris, manhood is being able to shut down your emotions, cut off your emotions, and just stand on your own and support those that support you. Chris is, oh gosh, this is so sad. Why? Gosh, why? What do I even ask next? Wow. Chris never wanted to be a father. He didn't want to be a father. When he became a father, that was not intentional at all. He was very much so forced into a fatherhood. How does Chris feel about fatherhood now? How does Chris feel about fatherhood? He feels he's not emotionally connected to fatherhood. To him, fatherhood is teaching his children how to achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve, and learning along the way. Spirit, what will become of Amika Harris and Chris Brown? What will become of Amika Harris and Chris Brown? What will ultimately become of Amika Harris and Chris Brown? What will ultimately become of Amika Harris and Chris Brown? Nothing, substantial. Nothing substantial is going to become both of them. They'll just be. Amika will. She's telling him about all these different things she wants to do, all these different passion projects that she has started but hasn't completed, and he's using his finances against her. He'll continue to do that. Continue to bribe her. Wait a minute. Yeah, continue to give her the lifestyle that she wants to have, or give her the funds to portray a certain lifestyle, I should say. But over time, that's not going to be enough for her. Over time, it's not going to be enough. They're both narcissists, though. Both of them are narcissists. Yeah, no, nothing's going to become of them. It's going to be the same. It's going to remain the same. The same as it has been. Amika doesn't really care. Amika, honestly, she doesn't really care. She does not care about being a mother. She doesn't care about any of that stuff. As long as her immediate wants are met, nothing else matters. And he can definitely relate to that, as far as him selfishly prioritizing himself over morals from time to time, over being morally competent from time to time. So, in that regard, they are both narcissistic. What's going to become of Diamond Brown and Chris Brown? What's going to become of them? Oh, he's gonna keep putting his hands on her. She Diamond she's an instigator. Like she will antagonizes him. She looks for ways of getting adverse reaction from him. She'll deliberately have an attitude so that he can get, mad enough mad enough at her to put his hands on her and stuff like that. And he's still cheating on her with other women. There's no loyalty, no commitment there. That's what's going on in the world of Chris Brown.